So what you're starting to see is how we're going to put the flesh of the bones of our ideas on Linewall Road, in Montague, and in other parts of Queensway and the Line Wall, where the Walk the Wall project will be. This is the beginning of that phase, and what you see is that we're going for a one-way road on Linewall Road. So there will be a unidirectional one-way road on Linewall Road, which will be reversible. The thinking at the moment is it will be south to north in the mornings, north to south in the evenings. There will also be a segregated cycle lane. There will be a much larger walkway. There will be areas for leisure in that area. And I think if you visit Linewall Road, or if you live near Linewall Road, you'll see that this is a fantastic project for the future. Once this project takes effect, I doubt that anybody will ever lead a demonstration to number 6 Convent Place to ask that we go back to the old Linewall Road, which is a two-way, etc. I think people will embrace this. They will see this as good for our children, it's good for our future, it makes for a better city, and it's part of the very exciting plans that we're rolling out. So by the time that the lifetime of this Parliament is over, as I said during the general election campaign, on a number of occasions, nothing will ever be the same again. Gibraltar will be a much greener city. It will be a much more child-friendly city. These are the plans that start to deliver that. The time frame for these plans, after they've gone to planning and on through the other processes, about 2 years to deliver. And after those 2 years, I think we will be very pleased to see that the government was bold enough to make the decisions it has made and to deliver against the STTP proposals, and to have Linewall Road as is now proposed, with the ability, if there were a problem on Queensway, to once again operate it as a two-way road for a short period. So all of that taken into consideration, giving effect to the STTP and making a reality, a better vision of Gibraltar for the future.
You've mentioned the sustainable traffic, transport and parking plan, if I'm not mistaken. You've mentioned that a few times. Is that the data that your statement refers to? Is that the data that is driving the changes for the government?
In great measure, and other data as well, which has been obtained since then, and the analysis that is done by the professionals in our departments, in order to lead us to the conclusions that we have reached, and in order to enable us to produce the plans that we have produced, so that we can see that different approach to our urban landscape becoming a reality in a way that I think everybody will find attractive and positive.
You have been accused by the organisers of Monday's demonstration, as well as your political opponents, of doing things in a haphazard manner, perhaps not rolling it out, even if the ambition was admirable, not rolling it out in an effective way, and just today of perhaps making a U-turn in respect of the provision of parking at Midtown. What would you say to that criticism?
The facts speak to the complete opposite. The things that we're rolling out are the things that 52% of people supported at the last general election. This is what the STTP has spent so long determining as the right approach. 1 minute our political opponents are telling us that we don't go fast enough. The next minute they're telling us that we're going too fast and that we need to consult. We've done no U-turn whatsoever on parking in Midtown. We've listened to the Chamber and to the Federation, and we've allowed a period for people to come into town and to therefore access and support our businesses in town, but there will not be a whole day's free parking at Midtown anymore. So I think we're doing exactly the right thing. But look, let's be very clear about one thing. Is this going to be universally, immediately popular? Answer, no. This is changing behavior. It's looking forward to a different way of interaction between the citizen and his urban and her urban landscape. That's what we are seeking to deliver here. That's what people who support the climate emergency being tackled and ensuring that we change the way that we interact with our planet are asking us to do, and we want to do, and we want to deliver. It's change, and people always find change difficult.